If you are someone that feels tired a lot, you feel drained, you don't really feel enthusiastic about life, you just feel blah, tap in, because we're going to talk about it. I'm not only going to tell you why you may feel like that, but what you can do that will definitely shift that for you, okay? For the record, I am driving hands-free, so I am practicing safe driving, all right? But listen in, take the drive with me. So there's a few different reasons why you may feel tired a lot. Part of it may be your physical state, and part of it may be your mental state. So first, let's talk about the mental state, right? What I'm realizing about the society we live in today, a lot of people are not happy with their life. And when I say not happy, not in a complete depression, right? They may have the basic things they need. Roof over their head, clothes on their back, all the accessories to go with it. But they really feel numb, right? They feel like I'm just going, oh, this place is closed. They feel like I'm just going through the motions. Yes, on paper, everything looks good. I have, the college degree. I have the job. I have the husband or wife or partner or whatever it is. But they just still feel like they're missing something. And the reason for that, I believe, is that we were meant to do more than, hold on, let me check the time for this. Okay. We were meant to do more than just do the basics, right? We are creative beings. And I too did not realize that at one point. I remember for many years, probably not until I hit my 30s, I used to say, oh, I'm not a creative person. I'm not that creative, because I used to be like, that's for those artsy people. But creativity is not about just arts, right? It's about allowing your mind to think outside of the box. And, the way we were raised in our society, right? The school system, you go to school, it's structured a certain way. People are speaking out now, and maybe they have, but I'm just starting to hear about it over the past 5 years, that even the way that they structured school was to mimic the factories, right? School was created to mimic the factories. It was created to make employees, right? And I'm not speaking against employment, but what I do want you to understand is that a lot of times people feel numb. People feel numb and empty because they are fulfilling the script that we were given, right? And we are meant to do more than that. We are meant to create. We are meant to have ideas. We are meant to think outside of the box. So a lot of times people feel empty, right? And I want to encourage you, get a pen and paper. If you really want to get over feeling like tired and blah and losing, lacking enthusiasm, write this down and really look at your life and say, does this apply to me, right? Being at the same job for 10 years, my parents were born in 1948. They, started in their youth and their young adulthood in 1960s and 70s. It was normal to get a job and work that job for a good 30 years and retire, but we need to do more than that. And it's not about leaving a job. I'm not one of those people that come on here and say, leave your job. No, but how can you give back to society in doing other things? We all have gifts. We all have purpose, and we have more than one, right? And we're supposed to actually execute those at different stages, different seasons of our lives, right? But a lot of times we don't want to do it for whatever reason, right? Sometimes we don't want to do it because we're afraid that it may not work out. But guess what? Failure is normal. Every successful person, in whatever form or fashion you consider success, they have failed, right? Like, failure is normal. It's a learning opportunity for you to see what worked and what didn't work, right? But sometimes people don't want to do something different, step outside of their box, because we're afraid of failing and being embarrassed. Sometimes we are around people who think very differently. They're very closed-minded, right? So you come to them with the idea, or they see you doing something different outside of what is conventional. They're going to judge you. They're going to say something. They're going to try to discourage you from it, right? It's so important that you make sure you put yourself in environments that fuels your creativity, that fuels your desire to try something different, right? That wants to collaborate with you instead of shame you. Okay, but this is some of the reasons that people feel tired, because we are dulling down, we are watering down our natural God-given creativity. We are here to create. Okay, so that's one mental part that if you work on that, you get in good communities, right? To make sure that you are around other creative people that think differently. Because a lot of times, most people, when I started my online business, the best thing I did was I joined a community of other online business owners, because it allowed me to express my wins with them, also express my struggles with them, and not have to worry about naysayers. Sometimes your naysayers can even be your spouse. It not in my case, thank God, but in some cases it can be, and they don't mean anything bad by it. They just can't see your vision. They have subscribed to what society has told us to be in this box, right? But that is why a lot of times people feel dull, and you feel dull, you feel tired, and tiredness comes from feeling dull. You're dulling down your creativity, right? So that's the mental part. The physical part, a lot of times we don't realize this. We are lacking certain nutrients, certain vitamins in us, okay? We, for the most part, unless you are like really, perfect in that area, most people are not getting the necessary vitamins that we're supposed to get every day, right? And we are running a lot of times on fumes. We live in a society where it is go, 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 right? Sometimes we are just picking up stuff just to say we put something in our stomach. I did it today. I'm guilty of it. I tried to minimize it, right? But sometimes life gets complicated like that. I picked up a cheese patty and a juice. Very unhealthy. It's fried, very unhealthy. So yeah, I will be taking one of my detox cleanse again today, right? And you don't want to continue to do that, but I'm just saying it's not about perfection, but it's about trying to be mindful about what am I putting in my body? How can I need to go back to pre-packaging my breakfasts, right? So sometimes like 3 days a week, I will pre-package some oats in the fridge, so when I get up and I'm getting the kids ready for school, I can easily just go ahead and pop that in the microwave and eat that, and sprinkle some fruits and some nuts in it, right? So it's not about perfection, guys, but it's about making these small changes so that you can see the change in your life. There is a reason for everything. Whatever we are struggling with in life, keep in mind there is a reason that we're struggling it, and the solution a lot of times is right in front of us. We're just afraid to try it because we don't want to put effort into something and then it doesn't work out. And again, your environment makes a huge difference. You want to connect yourself to a community that is going to support the new version of you, or the person that you are trying to become. Because if you are trying to do something different around people who don't like different, and most people don't like different because it confronts them that they're not changing, they're not growing. So they're going, again, it doesn't mean they're bad, but they're going to find things to say or do to make you seem like something's off with you, right? But we talked about the physical reason you may be feeling tired and what you need to do we talked about the mental reason, right? So finding your purpose, executing your creativity, start thinking about what else would I like to do with my life? What are things that fuels me, that feels good to me, right? And then the physical part, making sure that you are getting the right nutrients in your body, paying attention to what you're eating, right? One of my favorite multivitamins of all time is NutriBurst by Total Life Changes. You can click the link down below and check it out. I have been taking this ever since, I think, January or February, and it's the first time I've ever taken a multivitamin that I feel energized, right? I was just talking to a girlfriend yesterday, and I was working late, and she was working out, and she went live, and I'm like, I thought she took an energy pill that I take. It's all herbal, called NRG. And she was like, no, girl, I didn't take that because then that will really give me a boost and keep me up late. She was like, I took the NutriBurst, and it gave her a boost of energy. What multivitamin do you hear doing that? So find the right multivitamin that is for you. If you want to check out the NutriBurst, you can click the link below. But besides, the NutriBurst, the multivitamin, you also want to look at what you're eating. Listen, we get one life, we get one body, and we cannot just be here just to exist. A lot of times We are just existing. And I know time goes by fast. Sometimes I'm like, where did the time go? How did the week finish? You know, you're going. That is our lifestyle. But we have to make an effort to take time out and say, okay, what parts of my life do I want to change? Okay, where do I feel dull? I feel tired. There's a reason for that. You don't have to ignore it. Try what I told you. I want you to put in the comments below. Once you implement some of what I shared, let me know how that worked out for you. Okay, let me know if you can relate to any of what I'm saying here today. All right, you guys have a blessed day, and I will talk to you in the next video.